How's it going, Aquarius? And welcome to your February 8th to 14th weekly tarot review. Well, reading review. We're not looking at how the week that hasn't happened yet has gone. We're looking at how it could play out. So we're going to get you a oracle card here. That's going to be a general vibe or energy for your reading. Then we're going to get a 3-card spread for you there, Aquarius. Past, present, and future. And see what that week has in store for you. You can subscribe to the channel. I do videos like this every week. I do weekly readings for you every week, of course. And remember to check out your sun, moon, and rising videos so that you get a full picture of what's coming for you in this week, because we are complicated creatures, not bound by one single zodiac sign. So without further ado, we got some cards trying to jump out. What do we got for you? We've got the never-ending story. La 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 la. But the never-ending story is kind of a card of being sort of pouty and sort of over-dramatizing things. Not the actual movie, but this card is about that. It's about sort of being stuck and replaying a situation over and over and over in your head, and sort of like you can't move on and you just keep thinking about it, and all the time it's just wrecking everything in your life. So keep that in mind, Aquarius, as we go forward with the reading. So, we got a popper already, and it's the Fool. So the Fool's in your past energy. Jeez, he went flying. I'll grab him here in a second for you. But that's the Fool in your past energy. The Fool is a card of a new beginning. So it sounds like you've got a new beginning in your recent past. Here he is, the Fool. He's a card of sort of starting over, the Fool is actually, the way people kind of look at it is the Fool is both the ending and the beginning, the alpha and the omega. He is the card that sort of starts the journey and also ends the journey. He's 0, he doesn't go, he's the first card, really, but he's not the first numbered card. Like the Magician is the first numbered card in the major arcana. So this is sort of either, I feel like, the end of something for you or the beginning of something new. We'll have to see as the cards inlay, but that is in your past. In the future we got, or in the present rather, we've got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is sort of some underhanded stuff, lying, cheating, stealing energy. It's a card of running away as well, and it's also a card of protection and self-preservation. You see he's running away with those swords, and there's like a little army here on one of the corners, and he doesn't want the army to use the swords on him or the people around him that he cares about. So that's what I see with the Seven of Swords. So perhaps you're starting off something new and being very protective, being very protective of it. You don't want people to, you don't want things to be like they have been in the past, perhaps with a never-ending story where people sort of just constantly, you can sometimes get in your own head and you wreck stuff because, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy where people are like telling you, oh, that's just going to be terrible. And instead of putting the work in, you kind of just let it happen, right? You just let it be terrible because you feel like you can't do it. So now you've got something new start that you're really trying to protect. And this is leading to the Four Swords. Four Swords is a card of rest, rejuvenation, isolation. It's a card of sort of blessings coming down on you. I feel like with this new thing you're starting up, it's really, and your protection of it with the Seven of Swords, is that it's going to be very blessed for this, where the blessings are coming in. If you protect it, and don't let it be like it has been every other time, like the never-ending story. You just let that just keep happening and happening and going on and on and on. Then, and you protect it. You make sure people can't use those swords on it. People aren't getting to you. One thing that'll happen is a big blessing will come in. It'll be, you'll be on the road to recovery with this. You'll be going forward. It'll be great. There's a thing that I like to do. I paint miniatures as a hobby, and the thing that really helps me when I paint a miniature is that I'm happy with it before I even show it off to anybody. Is that I make sure I'm happy with the miniature first. That way, when people go to sort of like critique it and say like, well, I don't like what you did here, or I don't like the look of this. I can say, well, that's just your opinion, but I like it and I'm happy with it. So they're throwing rocks at me, but they're just bouncing off because my resolve is steel, right? And it's like, yeah, whatever. And then when people compliment it and they're like, yes, you did a really good job on this, I'm like, thanks, that's just gravy on top. So that's what I'm seeing here is you're starting up something new, whether that be a project, a relationship, a job, whatever. You're starting something new and you don't want it to turn into what it always turns into, which is you kind of having some over dramatization, you kind of doing the self-fulfilling prophecy where you maybe ruin it because people are telling you you are going to ruin it or you are going to mess it up. I feel like you need to protect it with the Seven of Swords. Protect it, make sure that it doesn't end up like that. Protect it, make sure you're happy with it first before you start presenting it to people, before you start doing that. So you break that never-ending story. That's it. You're not a choke artist anymore. You're a clutch artist, and blessings will come in. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. I really wish you luck with that. I hope that works out really well for you. If you enjoyed that video, you can leave a like. That really helps out a lot. You can subscribe because I'm doing videos like this every week and having weekly readings for you, of course. Check out your sun, moon, and rising videos so that you know what's coming to you in the future. You get a bigger sense of what's coming because we are complicated creatures, as I said. And I hope to see you in the next video.